more. I am up late. I am on a break. I'm in my truck. Uh, if you should know by now that if you've subscribed or watched any of my videos, you know that I'm a truck driver. And um, I couldn't sleep, so I thought that I would just try going live for the first time on this channel. I've gone live other times on my Rolling Studio, which is my art channel. Also, jewelry. It's kind of my everything channel. Um, but yeah, I was just up making bangles, and that's what this is a bangle. I also made this cone for my bangles so that I could display them. Um, it was pretty fun to just throw this. I just kind of threw it together. I've got another one I want to make. I just haven't made it yet. So if you're up late and you happen to catch this live on the fly, then welcome, welcome. If not, it's okay. Maybe you'll go back and watch this video. But I'm just in my truck. I'm on a break and I'm making bangles. So I've already made the circular part of this bangle. I just got to get a um, a charm on here, and also the loop, and then put a dangle on there, and probably put some dangles on this as well. I am just using the 16 gauge copper silver plated wire, and I've showed a tutorial on this, and it's basically a swirl. I don't know if this has got a good view. Here we go. Clear that up. Maybe I should do it that way. Okay, clear that up. It's just a swirl right now, and this piece of wire was roughly about 13 inches to start, and it's been in my truck now. I wired these up the other day, and it's been in my truck getting all janky because everything gets messed up in my truck if I'm not careful, and I'm not that careful. But anyways, instead of doing a video and editing, it's just so much work, and I don't have a lot of time for that. I thought that I would just come on and make a couple of bangles. So I'm going to get these to a point, and this time I think I'm going to do a purple. So let me just move that to the side and figure out. Ooh, that's a pretty one. That's a pretty bead. I don't know if I have my light on this or not. Let's see. I don't think I put it on here if I had the option or not before I started either. It's been a while since I've done a live, so let's just go with that for now. Alright, so I want that one. Ooh, I might want this one. I'm going to be making some of these soon. I do make these, by the way. I make these myself. This one I did not make, and this one I did not make. But I had made them with polymer clay, like this one. It's a multi-glitter glass. I've done some as extravagant as these. I don't know. Here's another one that's got the gold glitter glass on the green. These are just I just grabbed a couple from the house when I was there. But I do make some, extravagant ones like this. But they're at the house. However, I did buy some of this epoxy clay in pink recently, and I have not played with that yet, but I'm looking forward to it because I've got all kinds of inclusions that I can do as well. And I've been making my own beads since 2017 maybe. But I don't have time to make them a lot, so it's very slow going on those. But it's a lot of fun to do anyway. So anyway, you can go back and watch some of my old videos and see how I create mine. This one, I done this like here. I have a blue one at home where this is a purple. But I have a blue one at home that is glittery like that, and that's a purple glitter, but mine's blue. So a lot of fun to make, though. It's time consuming, but it's the creativity that I just love to do. So it is late, guys. I don't expect anybody to really pop in, but I think I'm going to do purple. So let me put that pink one back. And I'm going to get 3 of these bases made. This one I did with the dangle drops here to throw some dangles on. I might make this one solid without that. So let's do this one. This lavenderish. Well, I've got more dark purples in here, so I better do a dark purple. I think I want to do this one because it's super pretty. And I just pulled out a few purple beads from the house. Again, I've got other beads in my stash, and I've got some upstairs in my truck here. But I'm going to work with what I got in front of me the best that I can, I think. So let's just go with that. Let's just go with that for now. I got these metal mesh. Those would be cool. I've got some of these marbled glass beads here. Ooh, that's gonna be pretty. I might do that first. Do I have another one of the lavenders? Oh, I don't. Darn it. I did not grab a lot of beads. I'm going to keep that. Alright. I guess I have to go. Guess we're going dark here. I wanted to throw some lavender in there, but it doesn't look like I grabbed any. Let me see if I have any nearby. Any lavender beads nearby. I've got a couple of bead boxes around me, so I'm looking. And the holes have to be big enough, too, to go through the 16 gauge wire. Let's just go with this. I wasn't prepared, really, to go live. It's a lot to move around. But I'm going to here in a minute. These are some crushed glass beads, or crackled glass, I should say. That's pretty. What else do I have in here? I just have random stuff. I did not put this together. I just grabbed a bunch of random stuff. And I'm going to put some spacers in between. I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of those, a couple more of those. And I think to finish it off, I'm going to do that lavender in the back. Maybe that purple acrylic in that one. That gives it a nice variety. That at least gives me an inner circle. I might want to do this 7.5 incher. Let me move this. Is that 7.5, 7 3/4? So this one's bigger. 7 3/4 bigger. I'm probably going to go off cue from this beadboard because I want to add a charm in there as well. Let's see what I've got. Let's do a moon. Ooh, a crusted. It's kind of pinkish purple moon. It's got a little gold to it, so you won't see the silver other than this hook and lock, but that's okay. I don't have 16 gauge gold. So I'm going to use that moon. I think that would be a really cool dangle to use. It goes with this. Let me go ahead and pull out one for this pink one that I already have out too. Let's see. Do we have something that would go with this pink and silver? Maybe another moon. Or a drop. A crystal drop. Let's see. What are these? I'll try not to take them all out of the packages, but I think this one's gonna look good. I'll take one of these AB finishes, and this is a Swarovski, so you can't even get these anymore. I got that for $3.99, originally $15.99, so you really can't beat that. Ooh, I had all of my Swarovski stolen, so if I come across anything Swarovski, I really do try to jump on that. But these are Swarovski, so yay! I'm going to put a Swarovski on that dangle. Let's see. I think this is the same exact one. Yeah, so let's just go with this one. So we're going to use a Swarovski on the pink. That'd be really pretty. I think I want the big one. Go big or go home. Okay. Is there anybody out there? Go ahead and pull this charm. It's kind of nice knowing I don't have to edit. That's just going live. It's kind of cool because it saves me the edit time. And we're going to do the moon on this one. The glitter moon. And then I want to do a green one too. So we might as well prepare for that one. I'm going to put spacers in some of these so it'll make it just a little wider on the base. Let me go ahead and zoom out just a hair. There we go. You know, I probably should share this link. I don't know if I can share to my... That's okay. We'll just leave it at that for now. Alright. The main thing is to always check that these beads fit. And I didn't check any of these yet. I think they all do, though. I'll have to test these. These are the only concern I have for this one. It's the crushed glass. I keep saying crushed glass. Yeah, that works. It's a, it's about a 8mm bead. Alright, what's moving around over there? I think I might put that in between. Okay. It's not going to quite fit in there because I'm going to make it a little bigger. I have to think about extending the inner diameter because of this big bead here. Let's just move on with that first. Let's just get this on here. So the first thing I think I want to do is put my moon charm on. I didn't think about putting a charm on this one, so it's gonna have to be attached separately, but I like to do them beforehand if I have the design set up. Usually I don't design, I just blow and go and create it as I go. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the moon on here. A little beautiful little moon. My light is blinding, isn't it? Well, I guess you can see though, right? Let me zoom in. Okay, so there's the pretty moon. And then I want to put this big one on because that's going to be my center base. And I need to get out some, oh, but that's silver, so I didn't think, that's okay. We'll mix metal it. I got to get some silver and gold spacers. So let me delve into my spacer stash. Let's see here. Spacers, silver and gold, gold, silver. Yeah. Okay, and then there's some silver rounds right here too. So we've got plenty of spacers available to us. Ooh, I know what I want to do. I've got to incorporate that gold. So I'm going to do both mixed metals, and I'm going to do silver and gold. So I think I will put a spacer, a gold spacer before this. I'm going to put a medium rhinestone round in gold. And then I will do a yeah. Then we're going to do this one, this little starburst. And then we're going to do this acrylic marble. And then I've got, and I may have to restring this because I don't know how it's going to be on the bracelet, on the bangle yet. And I need to move these right now so I don't spill. I love them because they stack. I love these things. I get these at the Hobby Lobby. And then I get the blue ones at the Walmart. But I like these because they have different compartment sizes and shapes, which makes it very nice. Let me just move that to the side. And I'll grab it again in a second. Okay, so there's one. Now this is the beauty of editing, is all this slow stuff can be fast forwarded. Oops. And this is number 3, crackled purple glass bead, 8mm. And 5. I hope y'all can hear me okay. I'm on my new phone and I'm used to speaking through a microphone, so I don't have that now. I bought a microphone for my phones and it turns out it was an iPhone one. So I bought a $60 microphone for a phone that I cannot use because I do not have the iPhone. I thought I was getting it for the Android, so. And I didn't know how to get back to the people. Oh, I want to put some spacers in here. Let me hold up. Wait a minute. I need to put a spacer in it. Hold up. Wait a minute. I need to put I was talking too much. See, y'all let me talk and fill that up. Didn't say no. As a matter of fact, let me just get a few of these out. Oops, my light. Get a few of these out. I was using the middle gold, so I'm going to get a few of these out. couple of the big ones, a couple of the silver big ones, and the medium ones. I'm going to get at least 4 of the big ones in gold and 4 of the big ones in silver. I could use some music right now. Okay, so that was a little one. Let's use another little gold on either side of that just to pull the gold out nicely. I think I want to string this on the other way too. It's bugging me how it's sitting on the base. There. I want it to face me. But this is going to be the inside. I'll make it work. Anyways, let's just get moving. Or this is going to be a long, lonely life. I'm already 21 minutes and I've done nothing. Holy buckets. Okay. That's pretty. That works. That works. Focus. Okay, well, that light really does drown that out. That's pretty though. Okay, let's move forward. Get this one on. I think I need a silver bead there. Let me get a silver bead. A silver spacer. We will do a couple of these. Just get them out. Actually, stick them in there. Focus. It's not gonna focus. Oh, so frustrating. My old phone focused really well. This one's, I paid a whole lot more for this phone and it's not focusing. I need my Galaxy 8 back. This is that new Ultra 20. It don't even compare to my Galaxy. It just doesn't. My Galaxy 8. Or it might have been a 9. I don't remember. But I want to put spacers on that because I need to close the gap. That's a pretty big hole. Focus. Dead burn you. I don't like this camera. I should have did it on my other phone, but it's in use, so I can't. Whatever. Okay, I hope you guys can see this when you come back and watch the live, if you do. Now, I want to go ahead. Now I want to put these crackled purple glass beads, and it may change the structure of this bangle. was using 5, but with these spacers in here, I might just use 3 and see how it looks. It changes. It always changes as you go. If you make jewelry or art or anything like that, it always changes as you go. Okay, so that's where we're at. Put another spacer there. Another silver. And I kind of like the way the mixed metals look on this because it pops out the colors so beautifully. Especially when you do one next to each other. But, let's see, this one. Yeah, we're going to need, I think. Let's just move forward and see how this does. And I think I want a big silver spacer here. I'll tell you what, I could just tap my phone and it would focus in my old phone. God, I don't like that. It's so frustrating. How do y'all do this? Because mine, I tell you what, older technology is better in a lot of ways, in my personal opinion. This thing just frustrated me to no end right now. At least it looks blurry to me. It could be my eyes. I don't know. And then I'm going to do another big silver rhinestone spacer. Up against that bumpy bead. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. I don't know how to make this thing focus. Okay, maybe that did it. Weird. Okay. I just flipped the camera and let it come back. There we go. My goodness, there it is. I figured it out. Beautiful. This is the structure I have on it so far. And we've got it's pretty. I like it. Pretty. Okay. Now, I want to get I think a silver or a gold round bead, because that's a big hole and I like covering those holes. I like these little lantern looking baubles. So I'm going to put one. I don't know if it'll go through. Ooh, I better check. It could swallow it. It's going to swallow it. It sure is. Okay, that's not going to work. Darn it. I didn't think about that. I need a round, a decent round bead. So we'll do a round silver. I need a gold. Do I have my gold out? I don't know if I have any round golds right now with me. I don't think I do. I don't think I have the round golds with me. I think those are at home. Yeah, I don't have it. I've got this antique brass that might work still. It might be good enough. Yeah, let's use this antique brass. It looks pretty bright. And it's a nice filigreed style bead. And then this purple mesh. It looks beautiful. Gosh, that's pretty. Okay. I'm sorry. See, it's pretty. Now that bead won't swallow it, because that's what it was doing. And I better have 4 of these, because I'm going to need it. Keep the consistency going here. And then this one. The big mama huncha. I don't know about that. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna leave it. I'll do a large gold spacer here. And feed the bobble in. Okay. And another gold next to it. And then the mesh. It's already looking pretty wide. I need to go ahead and start shaping it a little so I can get a better visual. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Let's get this other brass bauble on, this filigree brass bauble. And that was silver, so I need to get the silver one. And then we got this prickly ball. I don't remember what they call these, but they're little spikies. And another large silver spacer. And then this marbled one, this marbled glass bead. Oh, that's pretty. And then this little flat spacer, kind of a bicone style filigree spacer. What are you doing? Why are you being difficult? Alright, I got another one. Okay. And then these 3 of these. Crackled purple glass beads. And then another bicone style. Let's see if I can get this one on this time. I don't know if they just didn't drill that right or something. Something's not right about it. Okay, so it's a malfunctioned spacer. I've got another one right here. Yay, there it is. And back to this one. And let's just start shaping this. Let me move this before I cause a craft lunch. And then I'm just going to slide that into the center of the swivel. And ooh, that is a little big. Well, maybe not actually. It's really not. Okay, I just need to take that back out and do my proper bending. I want to make sure they're, for the most part, close together, but I also need a little bit of wiggle room on these. But I need to have them shaped pretty well. I want to leave a little space in these. So let me, yeah, I need a little space in those. So I need to straighten that out just a touch. I like to leave just a little wiggle room for the wrapping that's going to go on this side. It's just a single wrap. And space to for these guys to have a little wiggle room, because I have cracked on mine some glass beads because I did not leave enough wiggle room when I put it together. So it was a lesson learned, and it was good. It's good. Gotta learn lessons, don't we? And now I get to bring that forward to straighten it out, so it's on a little more of a level side there. There we go. That's pretty. A little too much space. Okay. I want it tight, but just a very, very tiny wiggle room. I'm going to bend that up to start somewhat locking it. And I'm also making sure that I get this straightened up pretty well in a straight line. There we go. And we're going to wrap it. Hi, whoever's watching, thank you for joining me. I'm just up late and making some bangles. This is my own design. And I have fun creating these. I don't do them enough, but they are fun. So now I'm just putting a lock mechanism around this, and then we'll reshape it in a second. Yeah, and just wrap it up once, one full wrap, and then get this back into shape. There we go. Now I'm going to pull that so it's taut. And that locks it up. Straighten my wire back out. I like to level out my swirl and my little locking system where they're kind of side by side. I'm going to try to squish that down just a smidget. There we go. And then I will make my loop so that I can put my keychain on. There we go. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I love it. Let's see. Get my cutters here. We need about a 1/2 inch maybe. Cut it on the flush side. And then we're going to make a loop, which will serve as our keychain holder, our tassel holder, our pom-pom holder, whatever we want to put on there. There we go. And there it is. And then the final shaping. This is not it's not the sturdiest of wires because I had to have it somewhat semi-soft so that I could swirl that good enough there. And I think that is my locking mechanism. Looks pretty good. Squeeze them together. And now we've got the loop for the hoop. The loop for the hoop. There we go. And there it is. I'm going to have to switch that moon around, I think. Nope, that'll work. Pretty, pretty. Back it back up. There we go. And then this one, other than putting it's got the dangle charm. It's kind of tight though. I may have to remove that and add another dangle to it, but that adds us to another piece on the cone. Bangle Mania. That's what I'm gonna retitle this live, Bangle Mania. But there we go. And then if you want to add your tassels or your pom-poms or your keychain, which I'm going to put these are keychains, so that's what I wanted them for, was the bangles with keychains. This one's got the bird and the leaf. This one's got a wing. like a dragonfly wing or a bee wing. And then we've got the little crested moon. Pretty. So there we go. We got those. Let me go ahead and back it up a little bit here. Okay. Here's the pink one. I've just got to make dangles for this. I'm going to go ahead and make the little locking mechanism here, since I'm right here on it. About a 1/2 inch. I start off with a 13-inch 16 gauge wire. I do the swirl, and it gives you just enough to put your beads on, and you got to make sure that you're not doing it way too wide. I do have one that's a little wide, but there are different size hands and wrists, so that works. Going to go ahead and do the lock swirl. And voila, there it is. Now all I could do is, again, put a charm on, or tassel, a pom-pom. But the keychain goes here as well. All the little extras go on that. And this one has to be completed with some hanging dangles, and I'm not ready to make those yet. So we're going to move on to another one. Look. Ooh-wee. Colorful Bangle Mania. Beautiful. And hold on just a second. I think next will be the green one. Alrighty. Let's see. Oh, I was going to put this beautiful Swarovski as a dangle on this bracelet. I mean, on this bangle. So, we'll get that later. I don't want to forget it. Okay. Let's look at the greens. These are just some beads I pulled out from the house before I left. Let's see what we're going to do. I'm kind of thinking this one here. Beautiful browns and greens. Very earthy. There's a leaf. I've got some wood beads in here. Alright, that way I can kind of see what I got. So sorry. I had to put a little drops in my eyes. They were getting too dry. Alright. Let me see. This one's kind of earthy too. Okay, so the main thing is figuring out the focal. Okay, I think I'm gonna, oh, there's another earthy one. This one's kind of a patina. I think I'm gonna hold that one up for a patina. Because I am making patina stuff right now too. Okay, let's look. I know I should have 2 of those. Did I drop it somewhere? Well, okay, that's not gonna work then. Let's do this. Let's see. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we're going into a different green color. I don't know if I'll incorporate a darker green or not. I think if I did, I would do it right off the bat just to balance that in color. And then I need some of my, I've got a couple of pearls that'll go with that color. Ooh, I do have these. That's good too. A couple of gold. I got a cat's eye, a couple of cat's eyes. These are 8 millimeter, 10 millimeter, 8 millimeters. Yeah, that's 8. Oh yeah, I like that. And I want to put some wood beads in here. I've got these beautiful little wood beads. Give it a very earthy tone. But I think before I put those in, I want a couple of green crackled glass. See, there's a cat's eye and crackled glass. And I will put some spacers in between to separate that. Oh, I like that. Let's do another crackled green. Yeah. Pretty. Oh, I'm loving that. Yep. And with spacers in between, it'll really knock it out of the park. Look at that. I've got 10 millimeters too. I think I gotta put those 10 millimeters in there. And then we'll use this. That's too blue. Oh, I like this. That'll finish it off right there. It's a lampwork bead, but it's got some pink in it though. I don't want pink in this one. I'll tell you what. I got this one. This is a crackled. I don't know. I gotta make sure it fits my wire here. Okay, where's the hole? Where's the hole? There it is. I say there it is. Is that the hole? Ah, the hole is too small and I don't feel like reaming it. So, here we go. There we go. We'll use that one. Cool. All right. I'm liking this. We're going to roll with it. Let me get some spacers that are going to match. So I'm going to want either copper or antique brass. Let's see. I think copper. So I'm going to do some of these daisy spacers in between the green crackles. And then I think I want a couple of those same kind of bicones that we used on the last bracelet. And a couple of those. And even a couple of the filigree baubles. Okay. All right, we're gonna roll with that for now. Let's straighten up the wire. And I need to choose a charm. I think I've got the perfect charm. Is it in here? I've got one of these agates, these faceted. I think I like this faceted agates. Or maybe a little cage of a copper cage, a little copper cage. Yeah. I think I like the copper cage. I'm not sure. We'll look at that. So for now, do I want, I'm going to have to decide because I want to put my, you know what, I can put it on afterwards. I think it'll be easier too because I struggled with putting it on first the last time. So I just need to make sure I leave myself a little space to get that on there. Alright, so we're going to start with the first, oh, no, we're going to do a spacer. I'm going to have to get some more of these bicone spacers out. So I only pulled out 4, and now I didn't plan on using it there, but there we go. And then I've got these 3 little wooden pieces. Come on, get on there. Fun, fun, fun. I love it. I like where this is going. I'm gonna put a little daisy spacer afterwards. Gotta have the metals. It just really stands it all out. 1 crackle green. 2 crackle green. 3 crackle green. Ah. I self-entertain. I'm sorry. You know what? I want one in between those. They just need it. They need that. I don't know. They just need that separation. Oh my goodness gracious. I can't see. Eyes are getting blurry on me. No, I have dry eye disease. That's not a joke. I actually do. It's called Sjogren's. And then with my diabetes, it just, if I don't do right or if I get off kilter, it takes a minute to get back into stabilization. Uh-oh. No. I have to see if I got another. That cat's eye might not go through. Let me try this one. Oh my gosh. Okay, I may have to ream those. I just didn't feel like reaming. It wants, you want to go in. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to ream it. Oh man. Or pick another bead. Okay, I'm ready to pick another bead. I wonder if my other cat's eye is big enough. No. That's why you check your beads as you design, because, well, see, now that one went through. All right, let me see. That was the bigger one, though, was it? Oh, they're all the same. Maybe my wire's messed up. Let me get that back under. If they will not go on if there's some kinks going on up in here. It's going to be difficult. I don't know if I have any of my reamers on me either. And all of my cat's eye beads are at home. I just need it to work this one time, please. Let's see, we've put on the gold and the pearl. Ooh, that's pretty. And then a filigree ball. And then this one. And then this crystal one. And then I think I'm going to throw, I think I have some copper rhinestones. Oh boy, I'm going to have to fish them out. Let's see. We can do this. Man, here, I'll tell you what. I can change those green cat's eyes with my goldstone. Let's check this goldstone. Make sure it fits. Come on. It's always a drilling problem. There we go. Okay. So I did get one cat's eye. So if I can manage to get a second catch on. A cat's eye. I really do know what I'm saying. Okay. All right. I think I want the goldstone in between. Yes, I do. Now, if it gets too much, I may have to take one of these out. I was going to look for spacers. Darn it. They're buried in here. Where's my little scooper? Aha. I found it. Hello and welcome. I gotta dig deep in here because I know they're at the bottom. I say I know, but watch them be somewhere completely somewhere else. Apparently when I was separating, I got some of the... I was doing some organizing going, and I must have got some of the brass in with the copper. Oh, okay. Totally wrong. They're not in here. Where did I put them? Okay. Were they in the brass? Maybe. I'm telling you, they gotta be right here somewhere. I've been collecting beads for years, but I lost all of my beads when my truck got stolen. So I'm a work in progress getting more product. And I feel inundated with these subscription boxes, quite frankly, right now. Because me's don't have enough time with work and everything. Okay, yeah, there's my rhinestones. I need to fish these out of here. And I need more. I need more of the brass rhinestones. Let's get those, and I'm going to set those up there. I knew they were somewhere in here. It's like going fishing. Such a dork. I know. Again, self-entertained. I knew I didn't have very many, but I had some. And some is all I need. Alright. We are back in go mode. Let me move these tools right now out of my way while I'm designing. I need to see. It looks like we're going to be okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Looks like we're gonna make it. Okay, I do need some spacers in here though, so right here, I'm putting these. Not that one. Here we go. These brass rhinestones on the either side of this. And I'll show you a close-up here in a second. That's pretty. Back to the green crystal. Another gold stone. That really worked out. I need one more green cat's eye that's gonna go. And then that one. And then the filigree copper bauble. The pearl. The gold. And yeah, it's too big. This is too long. That's too long right there. I've got too much. It's already going to be. I thought I was going to be okay. I was going to make a wider one. I don't mind the wider bangles. I do make, the bigger ones. Ay. Let's see. But that's a lot. That's a lot to add to. Let's just see how it goes. I'm going to need a cat's eye. Let's see if I can get one of these to work with me. No. I think none of these three worked the first time. No. Come on, you know you want to. Okay, let me fish out another cat's eye. If I have one, if not, catastrophe. See, that's a small one. That's a 10 millimeter. Oh, I may have to see if I have a bead reamer with me, because I don't want to lose my cat. Oh, here's one. Here's one. Here's one. Please work. Please work. Please work. Please work. Fit on there. Go, go, go. Just one. I just need one. Come on. You can do it. Oh. Darn it. I wish they'd drill these consistently. Ay. Okay. I don't have... Okay, I do have one more. Come on, guys. Just one. That's all I need. I got it on there a little bit. Wouldn't come off. Oh, my goodness gracious. Dead. Burn it. Frustration sets in. Okay. Just slide on nice and easy. You know you want to. Oh, come on. All right. I may have to dig out my bead reamer. Or just lose the cat's eyes. Should I lose the cat's eye? Will anybody answer me? It's so pretty on there, though. It makes such a statement with that cat's eye on there. Let me see if I have a bead reamer. I have to climb up top. I am in my truck. So y'all can see I am in my truck. And I'm going to climb up my top bunk and see if I have a bead reamer. I'll be right back. You'll hear me rustling around like a little rat. I may not have to. I found another little bag of green beads. Let's see if I can come up with something here. All my rustling around, I could call this the ASMR video. I don't think I have any cat's eyes in here. However, I do have some of these emerald jades, but I got to look at the size of the hole, and that actually is very pretty with that. But I want my cat's eye. All kinds of green beads in here. But I do not have any cat's eyes in here. Dang. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. And I couldn't, you know, I've bought bead reamers after bead reamers after bead ream, and I hide them from myself. I swear, I'm always putting stuff away and then I lose it. So I'm gonna take this off and see if this hole is big enough. If so, I will replace it with this one. If not, I don't know what I'm gonna do except change the whole course of it. These are semi-precious stones. These are emerald jades. They are nice. These are good quality. I think they're jade. It could be avitrine. They were gifted to me, so I don't remember now. They look like avitrine to me. So let's see if they fit on my 16 gauge wire. Oh yes, it's a smaller though. That's the problem, although it works really nice with this. Dang. Alright, I gotta see if I can get this cat's eye, one of these, opened up on here, because it's gonna frustrate me. I have what I want. And I can't find my bead reamer, but I do have this Dremel rotary points. So if I get into this, then I might be able to just do a little reaming. I just need a little bit. All my electric Dremels are at home too. I don't have one with me. Get this case out. We'll see if I can make something happen, Captain. Let me see. I just need one that works. I want to incorporate that avitrine, and that's what it looks like to me. Okay, I'm going to try this one. And I need the thinnest possible. This one. Let's see if I can't wring this out a little bit. Because all I need is one. I think that's going to work, guys. I hope it's going to work. Let's see. Dang it. Not yet. Do 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 do. It takes time to do a remake, so I didn't want to do it. And you got to make sure you don't crack it in half. Works so much better with a rotary tool. Oh, man. Still not gonna work. Dang. A little bit more, and then I'm just gonna have to find a new bead. A 10mm at that. You know, I do have a white. I don't have any. Hold on. I know I've got some white beads. As a matter of fact, these little textured lava beads would be pretty. Maybe. They might be too, well, they're earthy, and that's kind of what this main focal is earthy. Dang it all. Okay, so I'm going to have to just take this off. Alright, let's just do it this way. And I've got my wire all crooked up. So I'm going to have to straighten it out because now I can't get my beads off. Goodness. There we go. Okay. 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 Move these off. Let me straighten it up. And get rid of this. I love that cat's eye, but I can't work with it. I'm not going to spend all night on one piece like that. Spend enough time on it, so. It's my fault for not checking my beads. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do is eliminate one of these green ones. Maybe. Might just eliminate some of them wood ones. At least one. Just make it 2 instead of 3. Okay. Alright. I think we're going to do this little emerald jade, or avitrine, I think is what it is. And we're going to do it between the 2 wood beads. Let me just go this way. There we go. And then we'll start back up with the spacers. Only problem I have is that was a nice size to build up into that one. Let me just get over there where we were. Yeah, that avitrine's beautiful. I'm going to eliminate one of those. And I think I'm going to put the white one on now. The lava rock. You can always soak those lava or dip that lava in some of that oil, and they will have a scent to them. Hey. And then the gold, or pearl and then gold, maybe. I don't remember how I had it. I think it was gold first, actually. Then the pearl. Actually, I think I'm going to do another avitrine. Yeah, that's pretty. I've got to replace something with a little bit of beef to it. It's got to be a little bigger than... I've got this marble bead. Yeah, that'll work. I should have another one of those. Okay, I think I'm happy. But I think I'm gonna like maybe the gold stone first, and then that. Maybe. Nope, it needs to be that dark green. Next to that, oops, get back in there. And I think I'm going to put the gold stone in between just because. Again, I think it's still too long. I need a spacer. Will you stop moving? My camera's just jumping around. Truck's bouncing. Go. This is in real time. These are the things that throws you for a loop once in a while, but it's worth it. Okay, let's get this put on here, and then we'll see how wide it is and if I have to eliminate something anyway. Yep, I knew it. I forgot about digging out another green marble. Oh man, okay. I know, there it is. No, that ain't it. I know I have two of those. Why did I not look for it first? Okay, guys, I think I'm tired because I'm making too many ridiculous mistakes here. I do not. I repeat, I do not have another one of these. Come on, I do too. I don't buy it for a minute. If I don't, I'm going to kick myself. Come on. See, this is what I do off camera. I just kind of blow and go, and I don't have any kind of plan. And this is the real way I do my crafting, my jewelry making. It's on the fly. So this is in real time, so I hope that doesn't bother you. But if it does, I apologize. But maybe you like seeing somebody scramble around just as much as you might. I don't know. I do. Here it is. Oh my gosh, I knew I had another one. There it is. The only thing left to decide is if this is going to be too many beads. But we'll see. Let's see. I need an avitrine. Okay, now I'm having trouble with avitrine. There we go. Don't be playing that game. I've had enough. Okay, and then another gold spacer. Spacer. Lava. Spacer. Ooh, this is going to be a long one, I think. This is going to be a wide one. Crackled green. Spacer. Crackled green. Spacer. Yep, it's too long. Dead, burn it. The little wood bead. I'm just gonna do it. Let's just see where we're at. I might can make it happen. It's just gonna be a wide one. A larger wristed piece. And the bicone style spacer right here. That, my friends. Oh no, I don't have to do that one. Now, let's see how we do on shaping it. And how wide. Oh, that's a wide one. It's a typical bangle size, actually, but that you use for the keychains, and that's what these are. They're not technically, they're purse charm styles, they're purse jewelry, they're hanging jewelry, but you might like wearing it on your wrist. Maybe you have a big hand, maybe you have a big wrist and hand, and these wide ones work for you. I don't think I'm going to change it because everybody has different, and these are bangles, and bangles are always way round. I mean, you've seen them. You've seen them in the leather wraps. You've seen them in the wood toggle looking, the wood, not toggle, but the wood style, the raw woods and the leathers and the blings and the glitters. Well, these are my blings and these are my bangles. And sometimes you have the big ones. And I think I'm going to leave that. Just got to work on shaping it. It's still cute. It's just about shaping at this point. That is a bangle. That is a big bangle. But you've seen them at the stores. They're big. I've kind of made mine more bracelet size, but bangles are big. So bangles are big. That's my truth, and I'm sticking to it. At least for tonight. I gotta move this stuff out of my way. It's getting on my nerves. And there is some Oh man, these would have been good. There is some green cloisonne beads that would have been perfect for this too. Here's a 8mm right there, or 10, and this is 10 or 12. I've got green ones. Oh, look at that. We'll have to do some cloisonne bangles. Oh, I don't know if you know what cloisonne is, but it's a Chinese style bead where it has gold inlay. That's cloisonne. It's little metal and then enameled. It's a fine Chinese artwork, basically, where they do it on vases and stuff. I do have cloisonne beads at home, and apparently I have a few right here, and that would have been perfect in the earthy stuff. Oh well, that's another bangle to come. We can bangle one out. We could always make just a regular bracelet with those. But let's get this one put together. And go ahead and wrap this up. I did not leave a lot of space here. For a wrap. But we're going to do it anyway. There we go. This one ended up having just enough, I think, to do the loop, the locking loop. It's a little tight, honestly, but I may rework this one. That one is a little bit tight. But we're going to reshape it. There we go. All right. That gives us our little locking mechanism and our dangle for our bangle. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I think I'm going to use this cage. You know what? I'm going to put that back. I'm going to use this cage, but I want that connector as well for an extra dangle. An extra dang? An extra dangle. There we go. So I'm going to connect this to the actual bracelet. or bangle. I gotta quit calling it a bracelet. And we're gonna wrap that right there and close that up. I had to get my thin pliers here. It's actually my knotting tool, but it works. Okay. It's a simple cage. You know what? It's so simple. I think I'm going to go ahead and add the agate to it as well. These are not the right pieces to use, but pliers. I should be using my bent nose pliers, but I didn't feel like digging them out. Okay, there we go. That's better. That's cute. Oh, I don't know, but it's done, and it is a bigger style bangle than these other ones that I have here. This one's, I think, the biggest. This one's a big bangle too. See, I have this other one that's a nice round size. This one's consistent with that one. So these are technically the size of bangles that you typically see, but I started making mine more into a little more to the wrist and bracelet style, even though it's a bangle. It's not as big and wide mouthed, but I think it's beautiful anyway, and it's really a preference. This one's actually a little bit small for a bangle, but I mean, it's a bangle, but for the keychain bangle style. And then this one. So I have my homemade jewelry cone and my banged out bangles. How fun was that? Colorful, pretty. And there you go. I think I'm going to end this live. I'm probably going to get a little sleep, and then I'll continue working on these tomorrow probably. I'm trying to build up my stocks for a sale. I will be selling these, so I always sell them. I've got some at home. I got a package. I've packaged a lot of them already, and I got to get home and package these as well. And I plan to do a sale. I don't know how I'm doing it yet, but it's coming. It's a coming. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you come back and watch it later, if you stuck with me throughout it, I appreciate it. Let me know in the comments what you think about my bangles. This one's not finished, but I do rather enjoy making these, and they're a lot of fun. And I now am making these. This was my first rough draft here, if you would, so I got to get a little more clean on these, but I think they're a lot of fun, and if I get better at that, I may sell those too. So just let me know in the comments what you think about this live, even though it was live on the fly, and what you think about this video. And until then, Oh, look, here, see, these cat's eyes fit on my 16 gauge. That's probably why I didn't think I'd have a problem. These all fit. These 10 millimeters and these 8 millimeters fit on my 16 gauge just fine. It just wanted to give me problems tonight. That's all. I guess I grabbed all the rejects, all the misdrilled ones. But anyways, you guys have a blessed, beautiful evening, day, morning, noon, night. Happy weekend. And for those of you that celebrate the Sabbath, happy Sabbath. And I'm going to go get a little rest, and then I'm going to work on these a little later. Have a great night. Bye. Okay, once I figure out how to turn this off, I don't even have to turn it off. It's been so long since I've gone live. And if you're here and you have any questions, I mean, be happy to answer them for you if you have any questions in the comments. How do I turn off this live? I don't know. End the live already. Okay.